Hey, come sit with me, son. I want to share something with you.
Sure, Dad. What is it?
Well, you know how your mother and I met, right?
Yeah, you have told me bits and pieces, but I would love to hear the whole story.
All right, settle in. It all started back in college. Your mom and I were both studying at the same university. She was in my economics class, and I remember the first time I saw her. She had this infectious smile that just lit up the room.
Sounds like love at first sight.
It really was. I could not stop thinking about her. I found excuses to be around her, join clubs she was in, just so I could spend more time with her.
That's so romantic, Dad.
Well, I did not know if she felt the same way. So, one day, I mustered up the courage to ask her out. And to my surprise, she said yes.
Wow, that must have been nerve-wracking.
You have no idea. But that first date was magical. We talked for hours, lost track of time completely. And from that moment on, we were inseparable.
It sounds like you two were meant to be together.
I like to think so. We went through so much together, the ups and downs of college, starting our careers, building a life together. But through it all, our love only grew stronger.
I hope I find a love like that one day.
You will, son. Just remember to be patient and never settle for anything less than what makes you truly happy.
Thanks, Dad. I love hearing about your love story.
Anytime, son. And who knows, maybe one day you will be sitting here telling your own love story to your kids. You know, son, love is a journey. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it. Your mother and I had our fair share of challenges, but we faced them together, hand in hand.
What were some of the challenges you faced?
Well, for starters, there were times when we had to be apart. After college, we both got job offers in different cities. It was tough being in a long-distance relationship, but we made it work. We wrote letters, talked on the phone every night, and visited each other whenever we could.
That sounds really hard.
It was, but it also made our bond stronger. We learned to communicate better, to trust each other even when we were miles apart. And when we finally moved in together, it felt like a dream come true.
I can't imagine you and Mom ever being apart for too long.
Neither could we. But those experiences taught us the value of cherishing every moment together. We learned to appreciate the little things, like cooking dinner together or cuddling on the couch watching movies.
You and Mom are such a great team.
We like to think so. But it takes work, son. Love is not just a feeling, it's a choice you make every day to put the other person first, to support them through thick and thin.
I will remember that, Dad.
You know, son, one of the most important things in a relationship is honesty.
Yeah, I guess trust is crucial.
Exactly. Your mother and I always made sure to be open and honest with each other, even when it was hard. We had our disagreements, of course, but we never let them fester. Communication was key.
Did you ever have any doubts?
Of course, everyone does at some point. But whenever I had doubts, I just had to look into your mother's eyes, and all my fears melted away. We were a team, facing life's challenges together.
It sounds like you and Mom had an amazing relationship.
We did, and we still do. Even after all these years, she's still the love of my life. And I'm grateful for every moment we've shared together.
I hope I can find someone to share that kind of love with someday.
You will, son. Just remember to be patient and never settle for anything less than what makes you truly happy. Love is out there, waiting for you to find it.
Thanks, Dad. I will keep that in mind.
Anytime, son. And remember, I will always be here for you, no matter what.
What are you two up to?
Oh, just reminiscing about our love story.
Yeah, Dad was telling me all about how you two met and fell in love.
Our favorite story to tell.
Come join us, dear. We were just talking about how important communication and honesty are in a relationship.
Absolutely. Without those, I don't think we would be where we are today.
You and Dad make it sound so easy.
It's not always easy, sweetheart, but it's always worth it. Love takes effort and commitment, but when you find the right person, it's the most fulfilling thing in the world.
Your mother is right. We have been through our fair share of challenges, but we have faced them together, and that's what matters.
And we have had plenty of wonderful moments too. Like the time we went on that spontaneous road trip or when we danced in the rain on our anniversary.
You guys sound like you have had a lot of fun together.
Oh, we have. But it's not just about the fun times, it's about being there for each other through everything life throws our way.
Exactly. And knowing that we have each other's backs no matter what.
I hope I can find someone to share that kind of love with someday.
You will, son. Just be patient and never settle for anything less than what makes you truly happy.
And remember, we will always be here to support you, no matter what.
Thanks, Mom, Dad. I'm lucky to have you both.
And we are lucky to have you, son. Now, how about we make some dinner together and continue sharing stories?